Okay, so I'm going to continue the video. The other one stopped suddenly, all right? So, I don't know if you wrote this on the video, so go ahead and write it right now. Because my video, there was a mistake, there was an error, so it stopped. So I don't know if you actually got to copy the explanation right here, okay? So if you need to pause the video, you can do that to copy the explanation right here, because the answer is right here. The relation is not a function. So what I was saying is that yesterday I explained it like this. If you see more than 2 arrows coming out of one of these numbers on the domain, then it's not a function, okay? All right, now that is skill number 3. And I think we're just going to work with more examples about skill 1, 2, and 3, okay? So this is skill number 3, identifying functions, okay? So on the quick check, we have the quick check right here about, just to go over what we learned, all right? So like I said yesterday in our notes, we went over skill number 1, identifying domain and range. And of course, today we're doing the mapping and identifying functions. So for a quick check, I'm going to do number 1 here. It says find the domain and range of the relation. Okay, so we have a coordinate plane like this. So go ahead and draw it. This is your y-axis, this is your x-axis. And we have a point here. We have a point over here. And we have a point over here. And we have another one over here, okay? Now, this is the exercise right here. It's a complete gridded graph, but we don't have time to do all the grids. So we're just going to draw the coordinates for each of the points, okay? So this one, let's draw the coordinates. This one is located at -3 and over here at 2. This one is located at 1. This one is located at 2 and over here 4. This one, the coordinate over here is 4 and over here is -3, okay? So based on the example that we did yesterday, we know that for the domain we're going to write all the x's, okay? All the elements, all the coordinates in x. For the range, we're going to draw or write and list all the elements on the y-axis. So, and remember what I told you. We're going to be using yellow for the domain and pink for the range. Now, if we write these coordinates right here, we can write them right here. The coordinate for this point is what? -3, 2. The coordinate for this point right here is 2, 4. The coordinate for this point right here is, where is it located on the x-axis? At 0, 1. And this point right here is 4, -3. So based on these points that we have right here, we're going to highlight the x's, and those are the x's. So it means that these are the numbers that we're going to list here. I'm going to begin with the -3, the 0, the 2, and the 4. And these are the elements of the domain. For the range, I'm going to highlight in pink the y coordinates, and I'm just going to list them. I have 2, 4, 1, and -3. I did not follow any particular order. I just wrote them in the way that they appear from left to right. Okay. So this is a quick check about how to identify domain and range. And yes, you do have to write them. Okay. Just because I highlighted doesn't mean that, okay, I already highlighted that there they are. No. If you're doing a quiz or a test, you have to show me the work by writing them. Okay. All right. And then let's go to making a mapping diagram. So number 2, make a mapping diagram for each relation. All right. So this is example A. There's 3 more, but we're just going to do one of each, okay? Because these are very easy. 0, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4. These are very easy. We don't need to do a lot of them. Also because then the video is going to be very long and you're going to get tired if you watch a very long video. I'm trying to keep the video short, okay? So we're going to make the mapping diagram. So remember, if they're asking you to do the mapping diagram, it means that you have to do this. These are only 3 numbers, so I'm making the boxes small. Identify the boxes, domain, range. And just so that you remember every time, these are the boxes for the x's, these are the boxes for the y's. Now, this is very simple. I think we can do it without the highlighting. Where are the x's on this order pairs? 0, 1, 2. None of them repeat, so I'm just going to put them right here. Then the elements of the range: 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, in order to complete the mapping diagram, we have to pair them, okay? So 0 goes with a 2, 1 goes with a 3, and 2 goes with the 4. And that's it. This is your mapping diagram, okay? And then number 3. Skill checkpoint for skill number 3. Determine whether each relation is a function. Okay, these are also very easy, very small. For letter A, we have this mapping diagram: domain, range, x's, y's. I have a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 7. I have a 5, a 6, and an 8. So 2 goes with the 6, 3 goes with the 6, 4 goes with the 5, and 7 goes with the 8. Now, remember what I said. All we have to pay attention is to the elements on the domain. If one arrow comes out, only one arrow comes out of each of these numbers. This one only has one arrow. This one only has one arrow. 4, only one arrow. 7, only one arrow. As long as these only have one arrow coming out of them, then this one is a function. It is a function. It doesn't matter if over here you have 2 arrows, okay? This doesn't matter. That's why I cover it, okay? Then letter B. We have this right here. domain, range, x's, y's. I have the -1, the 0, the 1. I have the -3, the 7, and the 10. The -1 goes with the 7. The 0 goes with the -3, and it also goes with the 7. And the 1 goes with the 10. So again, if we focus our eyes only on the elements of the domain, do we have more than one arrow coming out of one of these numbers? Yes, right here on the 0. This one has 2 arrows. It goes to 2 numbers. So this one is not a function. Okay, so this is how you identify them. So sometimes I'm going to give you the exercises with the diagrams already there, and all you have to do is just say yes or no, yes a function, not, or no, not a function. Okay, so these are the exercises. Tomorrow on Thursday we're going to do scale number 4 and scale number 5. Okay, and then that way on Friday you do your independent practice, where you're going to have the practice sheet, and then Monday you will have a quiz, because I want to make sure that, like I said, don't copy this like you're a robot. Okay, like a robot. That is, anybody can do that. You're learning. Okay, this is your lesson, this is your learning. So don't copy just because automatically, and you say, oh yeah, I already copied it, I watched the video, and that's it. Pay attention to what we're doing, okay? Because I am going to quiz you on Monday, all right? Okay, so this is the end of this lesson. Don't forget to submit your notes exactly like they look right here, all right? And upload it. You have until 5 p.m., all right? So thank you guys, and bye.